Hey, this is a Plat Genji VOD. We are going to be talking about 1v1s, map control, baiting cooldowns, and ult tracking. So let's take a look at the enemy team count here. Kiriko, not the greatest 1v1, but really all it's about is baiting out her Suzu so that you can get dives. Because a lot of times she'll be able to deny you that kill confirm. Zenyatta is a very good character to dive. Kind of low mobility. You really just got to watch out for his kick. But this guy should really be one of your main targets. Mei, not the greatest matchup because she can go through your deflect. Just kind of avoid her unless you know she doesn't have ice block. Cassie is the same way. Wait out his flashbang or deflect right away and then see if you can deflect his flashbang into himself. So you actually have kind of a unique advantage on this map where you can walk over these high grounds. This is an okay route. And we're just kind of poking, waiting for something. My only problem with this is you didn't wait for the Suzu. You didn't bait the Suzu out. And even though the Mei, it looks like a good kill, right? But she's got Suzu. She's healing her. She's got Zen, who could very easily switch her healing orb over. And she hasn't hit ice block yet. I think we just stay over here and we poke. And then we wait for these cooldowns to go off. Or we go all the way over here, and then we can fight these two guys, who are significantly easier. And then over here, we have more cover, we have a health pack, and we have an easy escape route. So see, all they just use up their cooldowns, and then you get cooked. Now, it would have been fine if you had an escape route, because you would have baited a lot of defensive cooldowns, but you weren't able to get out, so that value is kind of nullified. Take the left side. Yeah, this is really good because we can sit here and we can poke comfortably. We can go behind cover if we need to. Yeah, I feel like Hotel would have been the play again, but this isn't the worst. This is acceptable. It's just a little late. It's just, sorry, no, it's a little early. You did that like the second she Suzu'd. There's kind of like it lingers for just like a half a second. Once you see the actual, like, cooldown, once you see the light fade, that's when you hit your dash. This is a good pick. I mean, what were you going to do? Like, 180 and then deflect right away and then hit the health back? I mean, it's possible, but that would be nitpicking. This was a good pick. Maybe the second the Cassie starts to shoot us, we back out and we do that. Or we just come around from Hotel to begin with. We just pinch him through here. Yeah. Now, really, name of the game is just control high grounds. Like, where that Kyrie is, that's where you need to be. Yeah, good stuff. She teleports. Good. Already got value. Now, with this Cassidy, hit your deflect right away and stay in his face. He misses the flashbang, but you're not getting effective damage from this range. And you keeping distance from him lets him win the 1v1. The reason I say deflect right away is because a lot of good Cassidy players, they just throw their flashbang instantly. Like, it's the first thing they do. So you deflect instantly, there's a chance that you will just, well, one, you don't get hit by the flashbang, but two, you might hit him with his own flashbang. Then you definitely get that kill. The other thing is just you need to be, like, on top of him. Right? It's kind of like it's just playing your effective range against that hero. He has more long range than you. So you need to leverage your close range. Good. They used Suzu. There was a grab. I mean, that was clean. Just clean it up. Yeah, I like this. Just stay on this high ground. You could go right side and like walk up a little bit more, but I don't know if it's completely necessary. Like, this is totally acceptable. And just shoot the Cassidy. You might even be able to kill him here. The only thing I'm worried about is Suzu. Oh, and then they nanoed. It was an early nano. Oh, she's over there. You know what? I'll take it. You killed tank. You baited ice block. It's good value. And then just take height. Yeah, this is perfect. Now, really all we do is we poke. We poke, and then we wait for them to set up. And whenever somebody like the Ashe or the Zenyatta isolates himself, You just go balls to the wall on him. And this is the best place to wait. Just pressure the back line. This is better. This gives you more value, even if people are looking at you. It's more valuable than shooting the tank, who has 2 healers behind him with full shield. You know. Yes. Beautiful, beautiful. You totally win this. Ah. Nice. I think it was just a little bit of a mechanics thing, and then we hard committed, and we had people looking at us. Now it looks like this fight was already kind of lost while we were doing this. Let's see what was going on, because it looks like they were dropping off. Yeah, they dropped 2 ults over here. I mean, that's just unfortunate. They had the ults in that fight, but that doesn't matter because it was a good pick. This is the kind of thing you need to do to get better on Genji and to get value on him. I think it's just a little cleaner on some of our shots, and then if we keep the high ground, we'll be in a better spot. Ah. Good pick. That's a good pick, too. I mean, this is also acceptable, but just carries a less good fight than Ash's. Also, you know, she would have to get to the high ground to fight you, and the best they could do is try to 2v1 you there. This is good, though, because you backed out. It's actually the safer move, so I respect it. And then take this little bit of high ground, yeah, and just kind of poke them out. Boom! Look at that. Just because you were looking at them and shooting at them, they dropped off. That's the power you have as Genji. People see that they might be in your range, and they're like, "Oh crap, I gotta go." I think the only thing I would do different is I would just take the high ground. Yeah, get that pick, or at least force teleport. Boom. That's good. I see a blade in there. Yeah. That's so good. They put themselves in a kill box for that. Yeah, she wasn't even looking at you. That's crazy. Yeah, good picks. That was really clean.
Round 1 complete.
So, to summarize, you want to bait out these defensive or offensive cooldowns that could stop you from winning your fight. Or in other words, don't take a fight that's like fair or one that you might not win. You always want to be stacking the decking your advantage by going, oh, they don't have Suzu, they don't have Ice Block, they don't have Flashbang. Okay, this is free. You want to look for the isolated targets, like when that Ashe was all the way back there and you went through 3rd point, like high ground on the right. That's what you want to be doing. If you're not getting picks or you can't get a pick, like it's okay to just hold high ground in mid fight and just kind of poke at people and just be like, oh, you can't go here. And that's kind of the same thing on this map. We're just gonna juggle around. Oh, the teleport. Ooh. Sim dies, right? Sim dies. No. Just healing up the wazoo. It's crazy. Okay, I like that we are fighting. It's better to go against these two than it is to go against these two. Absolutely. The only problem is, like, holy isolation. Like, look at this. Look at this. Your team's here. You're here. Like, you gotta... Your only move here is to play relatively safe and then go out hotel. And then the Ashe just gotta jump on you and hit the dynamite. I mean, that was a whole mess. I think maybe if we're a little quicker on the deflect, or instead of, like, walking around here, we just climbed up the statue and then dropped down on them on high ground. But even so, it's not a fair fight. It's a 2v1, right? Like, just chill, and then take your pokes, wait for somebody to actually isolate themselves. Good pick. And then just take high ground. So now that they have a ball, that makes things a little bit more difficult when it comes to, like, holding high ground. But it's good. It's okay because you can still contest it. It's just, we're isolated and we're hard committing again, right? Like, when we're here, everybody's looking at us. Look at that. 1, 2. Okay, actually, your ball was in there with you. When we climb up to the high ground, we got too many people looking at us, and Ashe is a good fight. Sorry, Ashe is not a good fight if she has her cooldowns and she can see you close the distance. That's how Ashe wins this duel. Is you jump in, you use all your cooldowns trying to close the distance, and then she just burns you. I think maybe wait until the Ashe gets jumped by the ball before we do that. Same thing, just kind of control the high grounds. Could honestly, like... Oh, does it go faster? No, it doesn't go faster. Oh, I thought I found a cheat code. We could go here, and we could just kind of wait and sit back here with our ball. Because that's really what this is all about now. Or get Ashe off that high ground. Literally, all you have to do is wall climb up there, and she's like, yeah, I'm done. She just doesn't want this fight. And rightfully so. But now we got to worry about the ball. Just don't give it up super easy, and you'll be fine. Yeah, this is good stuff. You totally kill her here. Nice. And then with trance. Yeah, I guess the dash out is okay because there's a bob. But I mean, we have trance. Like, what if we just kind of sit and shoot for a second and then play around the Zen? Now we're isolated again, though. And we don't have dash. Climb the high ground? Yeah. Climb the high ground and hide. Chill out. Because if somebody comes for you, you're screwed. Alright. That was acceptable. So we're getting back. Kill that Moira. Good stuff. Just so you know, I'm only going to go over the first 2 rounds because everything else is going to be kind of redundant. That was a good pick because she was isolated and the ball was with you. And then, yeah, just fight for height. Because ball is the only one who can really get up there. I mean, Symmetra too. But you really don't have to worry about it that much. You could just dash out, or the second you see her portal, you can drop off. Take height. Look for an isolated target. This is where ult tracking comes into play. There are a lot of things that can counter Blade. There's a lot of ways to nullify Blade. There's a lot of playmaking potential, but you gotta make sure that they're down on their resources. If they have beat, I mean, you're just not getting anything out of Blade. It's very unlikely that you're gonna get really any kills or pressure, other than like forcing beat. So what we can do is maybe wait for beat, wait for it to happen, be like, okay, it's the second fight. The Lucio has like 2,000 damage. Okay, probably has beat, right? And then all we do is we chill, we wait for it to happen, and then the second it's over, we drop Blade, and then it's free. Another thing about Blade is it's really good as like a mid-fight thing, but it can feel really crappy to do at like the beginning of a fight. Because if they have everything, like, it draws a lot of attention. If you drop Blade the second a fight starts, all the, the Roadhog, all he has to do is turn around and hook you. Or all it takes is one good Suzu. I like this. We're just kind of juggling around, poking at people, waiting for somebody to mess up. You got Zen Orb. Yeah, no, because Symmetra's the isolated target here. I like that. We just want to be careful about turning our back to the enemy team like this. Yeah, see, that was my only issue with it. I think maybe if we dashed straight down and instead of like committing on this Symmetra, we just kind of like shot at her while we made our way up here. We actually survived that. Crazy. Yeah, that's awesome. No cooldowns and just like if we're in that spot, we can't really commit. They're all looking at us. All right. For this point, I mean, it's the exact same as when you were on attack. Just control this space. Junkrat's an okay duel. You have to be quick about it though, because he's got that really good up close burst damage, which can be problematic. Climb up here maybe and just kind of poke at him for a little bit. Break him down before you attack him. You gotta dash out here. This is lost. No, dash out this way. Dash out this way. Don't dash on the point. I mean, I guess it's like okay to die on point, but like they already have it. Yeah, you just control the high ground. Because the Ashe wants to be there. That's a really sweet spot for the Ashe. Look at that. And you don't even gotta get the pick. You just gotta do that. That's good enough, because now she doesn't have that control over your team. For now, though, we just chill. We wait for our team to reset. It's good to sometimes just kind of look around and see where your team is. See if you have the advantage. Check if you actually have the opportunity to make a play. Go back up there. Yeah, just get back up there. Ashe. Because if you dive down, now you're in Badlands. And they have beat again, right? And sometimes that happens where like your ult, if you do it once, your ult will just get timed with one of the support ults, like trance or beat, and then you'll just get like practically no value out of it, other than trading the support ult. Lucio dies for sure. No way. Get that warrior, yeah. And let's just kind of clean up. Yeah, then just control that space. Alright. It's lost. Like, you know, you can either play your life and just try to, like, die on point, which seems like it, or you back out. I think we can do the same thing, just do it from here. Just take that fight from cover. Alright, that's all I'm going to go over, because anything else is kind of going to be reiterating the same, going over the same things. So, to summarize, you want to control vertical spots on the map that are easy for you to get to and are important for the enemy team to keep. Things such as, if the thing wasn't so slow, the high ground on third point, where the Ashe is going to want to regularly go. Maybe this high ground, if I think Ashe can get up here. Yes, Ashe can get up here. Bait out important cooldowns that might stop you from taking a dive. That could be Suzu, Flashbang, Helix, Ice Block. I mean, the list goes on. But it's important to track these cooldowns so that we can take a proper duel, so that we don't have to take a fair fight. When you are diving, generally speaking, make sure, A, you are not insanely isolated with multiple people looking at you, because that just means you're going to get fried. And also make sure the person that you are diving is isolated, or else they're just going to drop all their defensive cooldowns on him. All right, that's all I have for you. Thank you for sending in the VOD. Let me know if you have any questions.